What's going on, everybody? Back again. Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob here, and I'm here to review the movie The Man from Toronto. I just checked it out on Netflix. It stars Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. Of course, this is a sort of a mistaken identity movie, which Kevin Hart is kind of known for. It's very much in the same vein as The Whole Nine Yards with more action to it. Patrick Hughes directed it. If you remember him, he's done Expendables 3. He's done a bunch of other stuff, but it is one of those tones of movies. I will say this. I did not go into this thinking that I would like it as much as I did, because I thought it was just going to kind of be the same thing over and over again, where Kevin Hart plays a character who mistakenly gets identified as this, sadistic contract killer played by Harrelson, called the Man from Toronto. And then the FBI kind of brings him in and says, we need you to go on this mission and pretend to be him so we can know what's going on, blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, Harrelson steps in and intervenes, and they have to pair up together to try and figure out exactly what's going on, because the case does not seem so much as what it seems. Alan Barkin's in the movie, Kaylee Cuoco, Jasmine Matthews, a few others. It is a movie that's, it's first off, it's very long. It's very long compared to most that you see in this action comedy genre, but it's not bad. Again, I knew what it was going into it. I knew as soon as I heard Kevin Hart was in this, and it was this, he's got a team, he's fish out of water, mistaken identity sort of thing that he usually does. I saw it kind of going into it, and I was like, all right, I'm in. I'm in for it. Let's see what this does, because I do like Kevin Hart. I like his comedy, especially in movies. He knows who he is. He knows who his character is. And I think if you know that going into his movies, you can really enjoy them. I've heard a lot of people knock him in the past, things like that. But he works the characters and he knows how to work. And I like that about him. So going into this, I want to see how Harrelson does. Harrelson's great. Harrelson's always great. Everything he's in. I love Woody Harrelson. In this, he was a character that was, a little weird, but I mean, he's playing a contract killer, so you kind of get it. He plays the stoic type, the stoic, scary type really well. I guess Jason Statham was originally attached to play this role, which I think, in my opinion, probably would have fit better between the chemistry of the two. Although I did like how they played it off. This one, I feel like if Jason Statham played the role, it would have worked better, almost kind of like when Rock and Kevin Hart are together. But in this one, I kind of got that feel of almost like The Rock with The Rock, the movie from 1997 or 96 rather, where it was like Connery and Nicolas Cage type of, you're not really hanging out, they're not best friends, but like I got that feel from it, if that makes sense. So I did get that from this. There were some things that kind of were thrown out of left field in terms of character development and stuff, but I didn't love it. And I think that was just more to make it fit so everyone's the good guy in the end. Everyone you care about is the good guy in the end. But overall, wasn't a great movie. It wasn't one that I was really like, I'd probably revisit over and over again. The action is really cool. I thought the action was really well done. This is more in terms of the story and kind of how disjointed the story was overall. But I did really like the action. There's especially a sequence at the end. It's this fight scene that they get into where Kevin Hart has to get to a train station at a certain point, and it's just down the road, but there's a whole mess of killers coming after him. So he and Harrelson have to fight their way out. And it's really well done, done in the style of like one take where, the camera's just following them all around. And I really like that. If you like the Daredevil hallway scene and stuff like that, it's very similar to that. And I thought it was played off really well. They had the cool elements to it and stuff like that. But again, like too many times I was taken out of it. I'm like, why is this character making this decision? He's completely different the entire time. Now it's this. And what is the motivation of the handler doing this over this? It really did kind of leave me asking some questions. But I did think that the actors did their jobs really well. And I did think the action was really good, really well done. And I liked the chemistry between the two. I don't know if that's what they were going for. It seems like the story had the chemistry, like I said, almost like how you would see Kevin Hart and The Rock, via, let's say, Central Intelligence, one of the movies they were getting together, which is similar in tone. But I feel like it was written for like Jason Statham because that character would have been more fit for that. Whereas this, like I said, was more like a Connery Cage type of interaction, and it didn't fit the story they were trying to tell. So hopefully I'm making sense when I say that, but that's what it kind of felt like to me. But overall, I did like it. I do think that if you're really in for the mood for like a comedic action movie with some really cool stunts and things like that, go check it out. If you're not, then it's probably not for you anyway. If you're not a Kevin Hart fan, it's definitely not for you. I think you really need to be in on Kevin Hart to really enjoy this, because he carries the film the entire time. But with that being said, I do think that my ranking for this is 3 out of 5 Kevin Harts. So as you know, 5 is my limit. 5 is my limit, and 3 out of 5 is pretty good. So go check it out. It is on Netflix now, and it's streaming. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys, feel about these movies when I do these movies reviews and things like that. I just did one earlier for Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. We have one for Elvis that was just put up the other day, and a bunch of others. So anytime you watch one of our movie reviews, please sound off in the comments, or you can join up on our Discord or Facebook group. Go to thescenesnobs.com, and there's links to everything there. And then once you're in, please connect with us or any one of our social media. Like, you can message us or comment along. We have a great time talking about it, and I love to hear everybody else's differing opinion. Or right here on YouTube, of course, right down in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. That really helps us get a long way. We're trying to get to 1,000 for partnership. And please like this video, because that helps as well. Thanks, guys, so much. You can check me out on the Scene Snobs Podcast every week, 9 p.m. Tuesday night. It is live. You can kind of join in, being in the comments. We have a good little community going on there. Or you can listen to it anytime after on any podcast platform, or check it out on our YouTube channel, as I said. That's always a fun show for me. We have Real Combat. We have shows like Plot Roast, which is our Patreon show. Patreons pick old movies for us to watch and roast. So go check that out. We just put out a new episode for Blood Lake 1987, which came from Aaron Sturdivant. Thank you so much, one of our Patreon members. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoy these. Let me know how you feel in it. Go check out thescenesnobs.com for more. All right, I'm Mick Manhattan. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs Podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel, or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, mixed movie picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our link tree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.